All right, my friend. Welcome to the Live Wrestling Podcast. We are live.
Live and in living color, baby.
Oh, man. Check it out. I'm Jeff Bailey.
I'm Jerry Jones. What is up?
What is going on, guys? I know there's probably nobody on here, but hey, let's hit the V trigger on the old subscribe. Drop an elbow on the like. Hit the bell for notifications. Hit that short arm discus lariat on the notifications bell, just like Santana laid on Jericho tonight.
Oh, awesome, man. Dude, this is a momentous moment for Mark for Life.
I mean, dude, do you feel it? We are live. If anybody's out there, nobody's watching. But hey, if anybody is, lay some comments on us. Talk to us. We're live, baby.
Hit us up. And you know, finally, for the first time, my Twitter handle is right there on the screen.
Yes.
Jeff, you've been doing your homework, and Jeff had to do my homework.
Boom,
for me,
baby. We're right there.
We're
live in person,
for life. I can't do the W very well.
The team. But oh man, what a Dynamite. We come out, we start live. CM Punk is in the ring.
Yeah.
He has his special Valentine for MJF. What do you think of this? Punker starting things off for us.
First of all, my first thought was, I need that shirt.
Oh, the mid shirt.
Yes.
Oh, that is some good stuff, man. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, they've got some great t-shirts, right? We are the golden age of merchandise, are we not? I mean, like it literally is
yeah. You know, I didn't know where
no.
A
little mug here.
I didn't know where he was gonna go. I didn't know if he was gonna talk, about a recent departure from the company. I had no idea
where he was going to go. The Cody. I mean, we're going to get to Cody later, of course.
We'll get to Cody later.
But
I love this. I love this spot, and I love how he's been setting this up. Like he constantly going back to MJF, referring to Piper in Portland,
right?
And I feel like tonight we got a payoff.
Yeah.
On that, and I'm like,
definitely,
man. So I never saw. I've never seen the dog collar match between Piper and Valentine, but I remember reading about it when I would get the magazines.
Brutality Incarnate.
Yeah,
that's a peacocker, my friend. Go back and enjoy some violence. It's pretty brutal. And I think that they're going to definitely get some colored up, and it's going to get bloody.
Yeah.
And it's just, the show is just so loaded. And what the hell is with the spray tans today?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
did they have a spray tan party in honor of Cody taking off?
Well, I guess it. It must have been a rust job too, man. I mean, we'll talk about in a minute, but yeah.
But he leaves MJF speechless here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of a first.
Yeah, which means we know that he'll come back next week and he'll have more to say. I hope so. Next week,
I hope so. I'm sure he'll lead the salvo of offense on that.
He kind of reminded me of, in keeping, since we were just coming off what to me may be the greatest halftime performance of all time in Super Bowl history.
Ooh.
MJF came off looking like Bunny Rabbit.
That's some bold words, man.
I know.
I am a diehard Prince fan. I major words with you over that.
Well, all right. Okay. So obviously Prince doing Purple Rain in the rain
all time.
It can't be, it's hard to beat that. But for me, from a sheer enjoyment from start to finish. But yeah, MJF pulled a bunny rabbit tonight. He stepped to the mic and was speechless. And, I
believe so, man. I mean, it was, this is something else, dude.
Yeah.
And like I said, he pulls out the dog collar, and we're going to get some pretty good stuff.
We're going to get some good stuff. I also believe that this is the perfect match for for CM Punk to flip that switch. I think
he played the card already and said, it's like, all right, this is what you expect.
Mm-hmm.
You want the heel flip? Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's just too easy for me.
Right
now.
Mm-hmm.
That's too easy for me now. We've got to do something more.
Mm-hmm.
And what the more is going to be violence.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So speaking of more violence, Mr. American Dragon said he wants more violence, and he our next match we asked to see if we can get it with Mr. Lee Moriarty.
You know what I saw? I mean, I wanted more violence, even though I think those slaps to the face were like, ooh, man. I mean, I haven't seen a white man slap a black man like that since Django.
Whoa!
I mean, I'm like, whoo, man, Danielson.
Wow.
This was a fun match. What is it?
It was really good. I mean,
it was really good technical wrestling here.
This was great stuff. They were back in that first good segment where they were really back and forth. It was some good, and the finish is great. I like that they're getting the choke outs instead of people tapping out almost. Just saying like, hey, these guys are still fighting, and it wasn't their day, but they didn't quit.
Mm-hmm.
I like that angle. I like always being able to say that, hey, didn't tap out, just passed out.
Yeah, great match. Lee Moriarty comported himself well. He took advantage of the time he had tonight. I thought it was a good match. I mean, he's got a lot of refining to do, but I think the ceiling is high for him.
I believe
the ceiling is the roof.
Like it's extremely high.
Yeah.
Especially once he gets more better with the mic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just talking and everything like that. He gets more comfortable with it. That'll be so much better.
Yeah.
Then Mox comes out. Danielson asks for Mox. Mox comes out. And he basically says, yes, we'll rule the world together.
But first,
you got to bleed with me. I haven't beat you yet. And I want to beat you.
Yeah.
And I like this kind of 50-50 angle where he's saying, like, you're asking me to partner because you're scared of me or you really respect me. And either way, there's only one way to go about this.
Right.
And that's to tangle.
Yeah. I mean, I love the hey, I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no. Yeah. I like this kind of hedging right now. It's like, hey, let's just get it on in the ring.
Yeah.
Let's beat the hell out of each other. And then we'll see what's what. I love it.
Right.
And I love getting the backstory too. I love getting the first time they were in the ring together. Backstory. I never heard that.
And the thing is, he's beat him in team matches,
right?
For sure,
right? Yeah,
the Shield definitely beat them multiple times. But I don't think he's ever beat him in a singles. That's what he's alluding to, especially going back, I think, even pre-Dubba Dubba days in the Indies. So. Yeah, I like that. That's the thing about AEW is that AEW history is all of wrestling history.
Yes.
They embrace the full narrative.
Right.
Which makes things so much more interesting. You don't have to make some super strange callback.
Right.
Like they do in WWE to have it make sense to fans because they don't understand. Like, oh, shit, this guy was in another company and he was a multi-time world champion and he's spectacular, but you never heard of him because all you ever have heard is Vince McMahon's product.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right, so we're
I don't know if we're going to the announcement for the tag team triangle match for Revolution. We're going to inject some love into the tag team, and we were both hoping for an exodus of the Dino Express.
Not happening.
But we're going to get, I believe, a battle royal.
Mm-hmm.
And is it a casino ladder match or something? A casino match of some sort to decide the other two contenders to go in the triangle match.
Yeah, and it looks like Red Dragon and the Young Bucks.
The Bucks, the way they all want it.
Yeah. That is going to be fascinating.
It is.
It really is going to be wow.
And we'll get a little more to the Super Elite Click Paragon era, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But then we get Wardlow versus Max Caster in another qualifier.
Yeah. I love Max Caster as a rapper. I mean, he's not a great rapper, but he's pretty funny.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yo. Listen.
What I'm liking about the booking right now with Wardlow is that the quality of the opponents just keep getting better, like more recognizable.
Oh yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be.
And of course, we all knew it was going to be a smash match. And who better to smash than Max Caster? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, he's got a punchable face.
Kind of what it's for,
right?
Kind of what he's there for.
And then I love
terrible people are there to be punched. That's what they're there for in wrestling.
I love the sneak attack by Bowens, only to have him get part of the symphony as well.
Yeah, that was just a bad idea there, pal.
Yeah.
Just getting in the ring with Wardlow is just pure destruction at this point, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. Just a bad idea. You're gonna get power bombed like crazy. He just looks. I love the build. It's just, when is the switch going to flip? That's the continued question. When does the switch flip on? He just kills MJF, and we hope it's soon, right?
Well, yeah, he's going to smash Sean Spears very soon, I would imagine. More visibly frustrated.
I'm really hoping we get a little backstage segment of Mark Sterling going up to MJF saying, "Hey, got to talk, buddy. It's important." And MJF being like, no, I don't have time for you. Whatever. And Sterling being like, no, this is really important. And MJF keep blowing him off and finding out that it's like, oh, it was that Wardlow contract you had that was saving your ass all this time is expiring.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow, bro.
See, there you go.
I mean, there's just all sorts of ways they can do it really quickly.
I like that. You should at Smart Mark or whatever his Twitter handle is and just say, hey, this could be I don't know, just throwing it out there. It would be smart, right, to do that.
Could be
on their part.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
I'm not sure when we get the Keith Lee vignettes, but just good to see him. Love. I mean, I think that's like, my wrestling, civilian lady was like, I really like this guy. He was like, I like him right off the bat. I liked him, he throwing around the dude last week. I like him, and he's talking. He's awesome. I like him. And wow.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's amazing how quickly this guy got over.
It's funny you mention that. So Heidi's cousin, Sean, well, her cousin's Emily, and she's married to Sean. Big wrestling fan. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Emily. So they're getting caught up from last week. And so they were watching last week's Dynamite.
Awesome.
And he texts me saying, Emily just watched Keith Lee's, debut, and she loves him. So, and M doesn't really watch a whole lot of wrestling, just like our ladies.
Awesome. That's awesome.
We watch it, but she's like, she loves, and I'm like, and so when you mentioned that with Susie, I'm like, yeah, I think he just kind of has that appeal.
He's likable.
He's very likable.
Wow, who'd have known?
Right.
Who'd
Well,
have
Vince, there's some
known?
people who didn't know. That's for damn sure.
I mean, there's going to be all sorts of talk about
He wants that
later.
He wants the title. He wants that TNT title.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he's coming in the ladder, and my God, he's going to be in a ladder match. And this guy can bump too. So yeah. I mean, there's going to be some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we had next. We had like a little DMD segment.
Oh yeah.
I know that was in there with John Kreese.
How random is that?
In character, full in character as John Kreese. I love that dude. He's so awesome.
It's like,
yeah. But yeah, the finisher. She's weak. There's this guy's just full heel.
Yeah.
Just full heel.
It was like, what is he doing here? But also it was just pretty awesome. Like I
love it. But then Hangman comes out, has a little interview.
Interrupted quickly by
Adam Cole.
What do you
think of this? What do you think about this?
Can we talk before we get into that? Can we talk about the spray tan?
Dear God, what's going on?
His hands,
MJF.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look like they had just straight up. I mean,
all right. Let's play a game, Jeff.
This is going to be on BTE.
Yeah. Who can we? Let's play a game. Whose hand is this? My hand or Adam Cole's?
Oh my God, dude.
Whose hand is this?
It's definitely yours, but it's not far off. Very not far off.
I mean, and I'm like, wait, did you not get the rest of your body? Did they speed up your segment? Were you not done spray tanning? Like
they only got your right arm done. That was it.
I'm like, what is up with the hands, bro?
And like you said, MJF had it too.
Yeah,
like there's just like something happened backstage. Something happened.
Yeah,
I mean that's it. That's all I can think of is something happened.
You know, I'm just gonna blame Cutler. I'm gonna blame
definitely
Braylon.
Always at fault.
Yeah,
I love the little in that little after both these they separate. Cutler's like, which way are you gonna go, Adam?
Adam?
Shut up, Cutler. Shut up, Cutler. That's good. That's good stuff.
What'd you think? What'd you think of the promo with those two?
I thought it was pretty good. It rings good. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a good program, and they're gonna wrestle and have a big good match. It's just not ringing main event to me.
Say more. What is that about?
This just doesn't feel like a top end of the card match right now, and like the way Punk MJF feels like a top of the card match, or Hangman Danielson felt like top of the card. Does that satisfy?
Is it thoughts? When you think about these two guys? I mean, Adam Cole pops like nobody's business, and Hangman is your champion.
Correct.
So what is it? Because I'm with you. There's something about it that there's something missing here, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it doesn't. I don't feel tension. I don't feel
there's no real heat. I mean, and now they beat him down. So all right, there's heat now because Red Dragon beat him down, and and they got some punches in. But that's kind of really generic heat in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I want the I brought you into the Bullet Club. I made you.
Yes.
And I want that belt.
Adam Cole, the battle of the Adams here. It's time for Adam Cole to be a heel, a real heel, not fan favorite over like you know what heel. It's time
to be
to
some
be heel.
son of a bitch heel.
Yes. Yeah.
And low blowing Orange Cassidy a bunch of times just isn't. That's not it.
No.
We need something really dastardly here.
I need Adam Cole to come out and just say what we already know. I am over. I'm one of the biggest names. You can call whoever you want a pillar. The bottom line is I'm one of the people holding up this company right now. And that thing that you've got over your shoulder belongs to me.
I want that gold.
I want the gold. And he needs to channel his a little bit of Dan Lambert. Like, I'm more over than you. I don't need the gold.
Right.
I want it. And that makes me much more dangerous. Because
fair enough.
I don't have to have it. I'm the man right now. But I want it, and I'm going to take it.
There's one big thing that I did enjoy is that I love that Cole brought up the Dark Order. And that we just, haven't, where are your pals? Where's Dark Order at? And we haven't kind of really seen Dark Order much on TV.
No.
So it's kind of nice to get an injection and remind us that they're around. And I kind of love that 10 just destroyed all those security guys.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
That was awesome. And I feel like, again, I would tell anyone that's watching the show, and if you're watching AEW, you definitely need to be watching BTE, and probably it'd be a really good idea to watch some of the other vlogs of the AEW superstars. But to me that challenge, I mean, we've seen the relationship that Adam Cole has with some of the members of Dark Order on BTE, right?
Right.
And where's Adam? Where has he been?
He does his budge thing.
Yeah. I mean, so I love that he called, and I notice how Dark Order did not come out first. It was security, and of course they needed to set up number 10, doing harm,
killing everybody.
But I as I'm watching that, I'm like, where are they? Why haven't they come out?
I was kind of curious.
Yeah. So
I thought it was all right. I mean, I thought it was all right.
Can we broach a potential question here with your challenge as to why there isn't heat? I'm going to ask a question, and I don't want you all to just at me, but is it possible that as a champion that Adam Hangman Page is just simply mid? As a champion, not as an in-ring performer. He is a top-notch in-ring performer. I don't think anyone's but I'm all right, I'm just going to say it. I believe he's a mid champ. I think he has.
Jerry, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, you know what? I'm ready. What I would want
to sound mean or anything like that, but I mean that's just an opinion. I don't feel like there's, for all the big payoff where there was. I mean, they did 2 years of story work to get to that story point, and him taking the belt from Kenny was huge.
Yeah,
but I mean, after that, I needed, more pizzazz from the champ.
Yeah.
Haven't we agreed on that? I need more gusto, more zeal from the champ. I need more swagger. I need that championship swagger.
And here's the thing, though. If you don't have it, you can't manufacture it. No. You can't fake. You can't. There's no gimmick that's going to
charisma.
Yeah, you can't fake charisma. Either you have it or you don't. And so I believe that part of the challenge for him is that he's still having some self-doubt about himself.
I mean, of course, that's going to be his storyline his whole life, isn't it?
Yeah.
That Levy does this, the hangman stutter. You know, like he does, that's kind of a thing that he does in the middle of these little routines. He gets a little kind of a stutter thing, and well, you know, I got to get my hangmanness, you know, ready. And but you know, I don't know if is Cole the guy to take the belt. Have we? I mean, have we dream booked the belt out a little further? I mean, who in your mind out there right now deserves a strap run immediately in AEW?
Oh. I think it's Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I mean, MJF would be my immediately choice.
Yeah.
As well. And then probably Punk.
Yeah.
Just because he's maximum over. I mean, just redonkulously over.
Yeah. I'm not ready. I'm not saying that Hangman should have the strap taken off of him. I think he will defeat Adam Cole.
Probably.
But yeah,
I feel like the Hangman's days are numbered.
Well, here's the thing. So part of me, all right, so it's a 2-year story arc. And, you know, they built this strategy when they were rolling out the company, but things did change during that period of time.
Haven't they, Jerry?
I mean, and
things just changed in the biggest way possible, I would say. And
Wow.
supposedly, I would say that has nothing to do with the world title because said person is never allowed to even have it.
Yeah.
Or challenged for it.
But yeah, man, can we just, wow. I mean, this is the biggest news of the year.
I mean, are we jumping out of the bag and discussing the Cody situation?
Because Adam Hangman Page discussing him just makes me bored too. I mean, I'm sorry, you know, it just does. I mean,
all right, so for all intensive purposes, you know, for anyone who's just died under a rock,
right.
Cody Rhodes is gone from AEW and Brandy Rhodes, and is apparently going back to the old mothership.
I mean, has that been confirmed?
No,
I saw a picture,
but they've
allegedly
definitely
of his
talked already.
Yeah. So
I mean, what would it take for you to go back?
Well,
Jerry, because I know what it would take for me.
It's my understanding that AEW offered him $3 million a year. Is that right?
Yeah.
Plus all, you know, and so
he wants Danielson CM Punk money. Oh, sorry. He wants Danielson CM Punk money, and I think Tony said no.
You know, I understand why. He built the platform basically that these guys can walk into and make really good scratch. They're making really good scratch. My instinct was going to say, well, he's not CM Punk, he's not Danielson, but he is Cody Rhodes, man.
He has made himself fascinating.
Yes, 100%.
Correct.
Yep.
We can all agree that he has made himself fascinating.
Yeah.
The stuff with QT Marshall was interesting, and then but then there was some real bad stuff this last year too. The stuff with the Go-Go was so bad.
Yeah.
And and that's the idea is to put him over. I thought, and they tried, but that was a huge fail.
The Arn Anderson stuff,
and then some of the stuff they did with Malachi was good, and some of it was real bad.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but yes, you got Armed Anderson out of the whole situation.
We did.
That's fun. But like I said, I know what it would take for me to go back if I was Cody. What would it take for you? And then I'll tell you what it would take for me.
I mean, I need creative control. I need some, I'm trying to get some of that William Regal kind of, booking responsibility. I need a world title. within my first, 6 to 9 months, and I need $5 million a year.
That's not bad.
Yeah. What about you? What are you going with?
I mean, beyond, the straight just backing up the money truck to the house and, turning over the keys. I would want, high money, that $5 million, but I mean, for me, it would be nothing less than I pin Roman on WrestleMania.
Oh, wow.
That's it. I mean, you want me back?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I get to pin Roman at WrestleMania.
Man.
And take the title. Clean.
Wow.
I'll be a transitional champ, but I get to be the one that pins Roman.
Yeah.
And then from there on, I stay in the high to upper card. And I do get another title reign. I get at least one title reign a year. Or every, one title reign per contract year, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what's take with me.
Yeah. And you're basically
under the circumstances he left.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so whatever he's getting from Vince has to be outstanding. Like, it just has to be.
It would be I mean, it must be ridiculous. But I'm thinking Vince is gonna be pretty happy to be taking an EVP. Taking an EVP away.
But Jeff, AEW wasn't competition.
It's no competition. Oh, it is competition. We all know that now. We all know that it is the premier product.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I'm happy for Cody. I know some people are mad or angry. I'm happy for him, happy for Brandy. Like, get the biggest bag that you can get. And
of course.
He's done a lot for this company. I mean, I will tell you that he'll make me watch.
Yeah.
100% he'll make me watch. So now I can be engaged on Mondays again.
If he shows up at the Elimination Chamber, oh my Lord.
Yeah, I mean, so they've got me now in this one move, depending on which, brand he's on. They've either got me every Monday or they're going to get me every Friday.
Just to see what Cody Rhodes is up to.
Just to see what Cody Rhodes is going to do. Now, but I don't believe I believe that he will get made all sorts of promises, but Vince just won't be able to stay out of his own way, knowing that the fans want to know what Cody's doing, and they'll just bury him. They'll just.
Well, 6 months later.
Yeah.
Future endeavors.
Yeah.
See you later.
I'm betting he's not signing longer-term contracts.
I mean, the wind sails differently.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a great move. I know it's only Wednesday, but Vince McMahon's won the week.
He'll be back.
Vince McMahon's won the week so far.
Think so,
he's won the midweek. Now, if Elimination Chamber sucks, he can lose the week. But right now, Vince McMahon, with the potential acquisition of Cody Rhodes.
Jerry? Did you watch Raw?
I recorded, I recorded Raw, and I tried.
I don't know how you fit 4 hours of commercials into a 3-hour show, Jerry, but Vince seems to be able to do it.
Where did you give up? Which match?
I could barely watch it. Every time I would check it, it would be a commercial. I'd watch a little bit of Dark. I'd flip back. I'd check it. It would be at a commercial. This happened multiple times.
Yeah.
Until we got to the I think to the Rhea Ripley match, which was good.
That's where once I saw that those two
and the finish
wrestling,
of that was spectacular.
Yeah, as soon as I saw, because Rhea was doing the gauntlet. She had beaten
match.
She'd beaten Liv, and I think Doudrop was coming in next, and that's kind of where I turned and I'm like, I just don't want to go back to it. So I'm assuming she won all of her matches.
She lost to Belair at the end.
Oh,
but
she did.
She did qualify.
Okay.
But Bianca won't beat Pinder to finish.
Apparently, Alexa Bliss was the mystery.
Yes.
Yeah. So we basically know she's going to win the Elimination Chamber. All right.
Maybe.
I mean, It's been a minute since she's been in the ring.
She's fine. She's a professional. She'll be good.
Had she been injured, or was she like making a movie or something, or what was she? She's been gone for a while
I don't
from
know.
the ring.
She had some time off. I mean, that's
Yeah.
if they're trying to figure out her gimmick, who knows? Whatever.
Yeah.
It's WWE, man. Anything's possible.
So
All right. So Jericho and Hager come out.
Yeah.
And they go up against Proud and Powerful, and Proud and Powerful looks fantastic coming out.
Yeah.
And then Eddie Kingston music hits, and old Eddie comes down to the ring with a Cheshire grin of all Cheshire grins on his face.
It was
for
good
Jericho,
to see him.
and Jericho is just going crazy.
Yeah.
And Santana looked amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I mean, come on. That guy looks like $1 million. Get the stick in the guy's hand more often. Let him wrestle more often.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Please. Just please.
What did you think? I mean, we got a clean
win.
Yes.
I mean, a little maybe distraction-esque. But, you know, they overcome it, and they see Judas Effect coming, and
yeah.
I mean, they do the homework. They know the boss's move, right?
Yeah.
And then he finishes him with a discus lariat. I love it. Little discus lariat getting a pin.
Yeah, a clean 1, 2, 3. It made me so
like
happy.
It's
an
old school wrestling move. Gets a win.
I had my doubts. I did not think that Jericho was going to leave that ring as a loser. I'm so pleasantly surprised. I wanted to high five Jericho. I was just like, thank you, Chris Jericho.
He knows what he needs to do, and I think his now job. Cody had the job of jobbing to the younger talent, and he did a fantastic job of it.
Yeah,
he has put Sammy over in a huge way, and he put Darby over.
Yeah.
He put Brody over. There's just so many people that he helped make, you know. So now it's Jericho's turn.
Yeah, and he came through tonight. I'm excited. I'm actually excited to see where Jericho takes his persona now. As he
Russian robot, talk to us.
What do we have?
What's
a
comment from a Russian robot?
Nice. What are they asking if we support their invasion of Ukraine?
There's just a wound today. I don't know. Say goodbye here, and yeah, say you're probably a robot. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Anyways,
wait, what? We can't even get like an American robot, why can't we get an American robot? I want my robots like my cars, American.
No, it's good stuff.
I miss you, W. I miss you. I never thought I would say
that. So eventually, I guess, we talked about the Elite. If we get Mercedes versus Thunderosa.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. I like it. Thunder coming out in the bride.
Yeah, the
gear.
Kill Bill.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Kill Bill bride gear. Totally awesome. This is pretty violent.
Yeah.
What do you know? The heel introduces something and it backfires royally.
Yeah. Pipe. I mean,
what do you think of this match, Jerry?
I loved it. Well, hold on. Let me back up. When I say I love it, because it's not like I don't want to give everything a standing ovation, because I'm still thinking about the Minnesota street fight that took place with the Bunny and Penelope, and of course Ty and Tay and Anna Jay. So, but this was a good match and a great. outcome, even though we knew what it was when he's like, no mercy, I mean, so we kind of knew what the game was before the match started. I didn't realize that I didn't see the Mercedes and Thunderosa where they're like, hey, we're
respectful, a little respect after they almost killed each other multiple times.
Can I tell you something that's been bothering me though? So I know that Britt, like, they have just taken Mercedes and thrown her into the storyline. And I know Britt alluded to it last week, but it was Jade and Smart Mark Sterling that introduced us to Mercedes.
Do with it, Jerry. They said they didn't have anything to do with it.
That's what they said. I mean, but can I just tell you though? I'm a latecomer. You've been there from the jump, but I am trying. You know the way Adam Cole wants Adam Page's title. I'm coming for your title for the Jamie Hayter fan club as president. I want that title. Awesome. Jamie Hayter.
She's so awesome.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Wow.
That's her and Mercedes seem to have a little bit of chemistry together too. So
I can't wait to see
those two wrestle together soon.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the hope.
I need them to book that for here's the shot I'm calling. Next week's Rampage. That's my prediction.
You want Hayter Mercedes?
They'll be
awesome.
They'll be on the next Rampage. 2 weeks from now.
Any day of the week.
Yeah. I'm calling my shot. So
then we get DMD, they get a full beatdown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then we get a little House of Black promo.
Yeah.
And Malachi is signaling that there is a third member.
Who do you think that could be?
Who knows? I mean, because again, even Brody King seemed to be didn't know who it was. So
yeah.
We shall see. I mean, this is interesting stuff. And then Switchblade, Jay White has a little something to say.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotta be Kenny coming back.
I mean, he dropped his name.
Talk smack on Kenny.
Yeah.
I really, really hope that means we're gonna get Kenny Omega back soon.
I think soon. I think we might see him at the next pay-per-view, like
Revolution,
but we won't see him in action. I don't believe
Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Double or Nothing sounds about right.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer, but hey,
yeah,
take it.
But yeah,
again, I'm wondering if this is the year that AEW expands and goes to maybe a fifth pay-per-view. I don't think anyone needs to ever go to the full trying to do the dozen that the Dubba would try to do.
Hey, when you sign those contracts, Peacock's like, give me one a month.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yes, sir.
I mean, the good big four were great, and then just sprinkle in the couple of in your houses like they used to back in the day. I like that. I think it feels better. It lets you build more. It's hard to build up, but it's hard to build a good heat in like just a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You need some real good slow burners too.
Right. Yeah. I think you want to have. Yeah, you need the things that you can get off the grill really fast. Give us something while we're waiting for the brisket.
Right.
You give us some burgers, give us some dogs, give us some brats.
And I think your big belt needs that build up. The big belt needs that. The TNT title, I'm all right with that being defended like every other week or every week.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, I like the idea that its title reigns aren't supposed to be,
Yeah, yeah.
Cody did a huge job of elevating that title, though, and kind of acting like this is the world championship.
I mean, that's kind of how I feel like he treated it, since he's like, hey, since I can't be, I'm gonna turn this title into the title.
He kind of did it.
I mean, let's be honest. I think Sammy is carrying more weight as TNT champion than Adam Page is as AEW world champion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Well, first of all, Sammy wrestles more.
Yep.
And yeah, he's just more outside of the ring. I just feel like he's more available. He's just more active.
I feel like you need to see the champ every week in some sort of context.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to be shown to the fans. He needs to cut a promo and, give me some action at least once a week.
Well, and so, all right, can we talk about this? Here's the problem I think we're having with Cole and Page. And it's part of it for me is like a champion and having that conversation, like as soon as your interview starts, it gets interrupted. Like if you're the champ, you don't get interrupted. Like, and so you need to bring that persona out. I mean, so like if I were writing this with Adam Cole, or not Adam Cole, but Hangman, I would be like, hey, before you say anything else, you need to address the fact that this guy thinks he can walk out and interrupt the champion. And he needs to that's where you remind him, this is my belt. This is my ring.
My show.
I'm
the champ.
When I'm done talking, then you may speak. And if you got a problem with that, we can drop these mics right now.
Go to town.
That is what a hangman, anyone who's got the title of hangman needs to have that. Right. I think that's it. I don't see any cowboy shit.
Yeah, where's the cowboy shit?
Yeah, if he were
where has the cowboy shit gone, Jerry?
Yeah. What's the guy's name? Do you watch Yellowstone? What's his name? Rip?
No, I don't. I need to.
Oh man, yeah.
No, Reacher, man.
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you. I watched it in 2 days, man. I streamed. I binged that whole thing so quick. I'm already ready for season 2.
I know. I'm wondering what book they're gonna do next. I'm hoping it's Tripwire. Tripwire, please. If you're out there, Amazon Prime, listening to the ether, like I know you are, please do Tripwire for season 2. Thank you. That's my question.
I'm gonna have to talk to you offline about which Reacher books you'd recommend me read, because now I want to go through and just read them.
I will say this: I'm glad they kind of have pared back a little bit of his antics, just to make sure he's likable. Some of the brutality is a little bit rolled back, but he's very accurate. I love that he actually looks like him. But we could talk offline. Let's talk Darby Sammy.
Oh, yes.
For the TNT title. What a match, my man. What a match.
Yeah.
And this did have some hijinks.
Yeah. Yes.
Hijinks was had.
Yeah. But I don't mind the hijinks when it's been subtly building up for the past few weeks. I want to watch.
It's like, okay, now we get to watch Andrade and Darby kill each other at Revolution.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Yeah. I love this match. Like I said earlier, I'm not the biggest fan of outside interference in matches, but for this match in particular, I loved it.
I hate to say it, that I feel that Jose, the assistant's future has a lot of Scorpion death drops and the Scorpion deathlock.
Yeah. Oh,
in his future.
yeah. Yeah. But the
It's
great
gonna
news is
happen.
like to be able to have that done to you by Sting. I would let Sting
Pretty
do that
great.
to me.
It's highlight reel.
Yeah. What did you think of the match? What did you think of Darby?
I thought it was great. There's just some. They both prove that they're willing to take risks. And Sammy just, crazy. And you do pay some prices, and there's some good evidences of that. But he also saw the advantage, like, hey, I can win this match easy. I'm going to do it. He did it. And he tagged him with a wicked GTH. And I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. Darby sells well. Sammy does. This,
and then the AFHO beat down to finish. You know, again, I like Andrade. I want to see more. Again, I just hope this doesn't go back to gang wars, man. Oh, don't need gang wars again. I all agree that era of ADW there was some fun to it, but very glad it's over. Well, let's keep it over. And oh my God, the Russian robot again.
It's back. What's the Russian bot want this time?
Just keeps saying
them today.
Jerry had just hacked us both.
Our Twitter accounts are going to be nothing but like Russian fembots.
Fuck you, sir.
Yeah, I felt like this match was like watching. I mean, first of all, it's the TNT Championship, but it felt like a world title match. Again, this is a pay-per-view match on cable television
and for free.
Yeah. Man, I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on how frustrated I am with this Paige Cole thing.
Really?
Honestly, I think maybe it's just not the right time for Adam Cole.
Again, all right, we do Dreambook the world title. Who takes it? MJF,
but that's going to be a while.
And then, so you don't see him having a big feud with MJF.
But so that is what, maybe 4 to 6 months down the road.
Wow. So you're talking about maybe the title change at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, okay. So MJF has already said he wanted next. Punk said he wanted next. He called himself the uncrowned AEW champion. So my hope is that in a way, I want him to beat Punk again, right? In this match. And then maybe he can come straight away and say, I've beaten Punk 3 times now.
Three times now.
Yeah, I want my belt. And he comes for Adam Page.
Right. Yeah, that could be.
I hope.
But what about your Moxleys and your Danielsons and your CM Punks?
Get in line. Now,
this is all right. I think this is a good time. And some people are worried about the roster being too top heavy. I don't think it can be too top heavy.
No.
Having a brisk world title picture is a good thing. If you're only going to have 3 or 4 guys in the main title picture, I think that's poor. I think it should be about 8 to 10.
Right. Yeah.
I felt like that's like your peak Attitude Era WWE. There's about 10 guys vying for the title.
Yeah. Well,
Stone Cold, Rock, Jericho, Big Show.
So this is what I would want to see. So the MJF thing may not happen this year. I hope it does, but it may not. But Powerhouse Hobbs is what, number 5? Now, wasn't he top 5?
Yeah.
So what I hope for after Revolution or whatever, and if Adam Page is still the champion, I want Powerhouse Hobbs coming for him. Say, hey, I want my shot.
I like that.
I think, and it's a good opponent, that you can really help Powerhouse Hobbs. It continues to get the champ over when he, beats him, with the Hangman Lariat or whatever he decides to do to him. I mean, I think that would be a well-booked match. I'm just trying to think of guys that he can be in the ring with that could create some heat.
I think Hobbs could.
But Hangman,
Hobbs would be good.
Hangman, you got to bring your own heat, brother. I mean, that's just kind of.
You need to be able to get the crowd just jacked. I mean,
yeah,
that's your job.
Yeah.
It's your job to be the man.
Yeah.
And as of last week, it had. I'm sure they're going to be refreshed. It was Hobbs was 5, Andrade 4, Dante Martin 3, Adam Cole 2, Archer was 1. So I'm sure Adam Cole.
Adam Cole now. Yeah. Dante Martin higher than I thought he would be.
Him and Hobbs, dude. This is a top 5 matchup. This is huge. This Rampage is huge.
Yeah.
And Switchblade Trent is gonna be freaking awesome wrestling.
Yeah.
If you've never seen Jay White wrestle, you are in for a massive treat. Because this is good stuff.
This is gonna be awesome, man. Yeah.
Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode of Mark for Life Wrestling. We want to thank you for hanging out with us. Again, leave us, hit the old subscribe, like, comment, bell, notifications. Hit us up on our Twitters, which are now located
right there.
Because we're live, baby. Live on the internet with nobody watching yet.
But you know what? There'll be thousands of people who will be like, I was there for that first live.
The first one.
Mark for Life.
And I'll be like, no, you weren't.
There you were.
I know there were 0 people watching.
Right.
Russian Robot watched. All right, Russian Robot.
Thank you, Double R. Appreciate you, buddy.
All righty, guys. We'll catch you up next time. Mark for Life, baby.
Peace.